24 hours we were surviving on this deserted island. Well, it's time to say bye to Brad.
Cruise control is set. Damon's right there, and we're leaving him for the night.
We are now on our own. It is freezing cold. We got to make a fire. It is absolutely essential at this point. We got the bait caster right here to hopefully catch us some dinner later. But for now, that is the least of my worries. I'm just trying to stay warm. We're heading through the woods here and hopefully finding a nice flat spot to set up a camp and get a fire going, because I'm freezing, I'm wet, and all of my items are also very wet. And we need to get our clothes dried off. I think we found a place to camp. We brought all of our stuff here, and it's time to get it all set up. So guys, we got a tarp here. We got some rope and a knife. We're going to makeshift a little type of shelter to get us away from this rain and eventually start a fire. So let's go ahead and do this. The tarp is now set up, but we still have to set up the tent, which is what we're gonna be sleeping in tonight. So we got the tent right here. It's time to take it apart and get it ready for camp. So that way afterwards we can actually do a bit of fishing before it gets dark. Well guys, we have the tent all set up. A bit of a mess here, but we're gonna take you on a tour throughout our creation here, as I would call it. I got a tarp up, it's got some holes in it. There's already water in the tent. What is looking good. We got a place to sleep. So next up, we do have to start a fire at some point, and then hopefully catch some supper, because I'm starting to get hungry. But food is kind of like the last thing on my list. I need the amenities of survival. I'm a little fat, so I can go without food for a bit. I just put my hand in about a puddle of water, but we do kind of have a fire going here. It's not going great, but it definitely could be going worse, I think. We're managing. The real difficult part is gonna be when it hits nighttime, the dark. I've never done it before by myself, and this will be my first time. So I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or really regretting my decision right now. I think we have enough firewood for tonight. Look at all that we got stockpiled up right there. There's a slight issue we're having. That is my rod. My brand new rod is snapped in two. What a great scenario to be in, because we're about to go fishing in like 10 seconds from now. Well, everybody, it's a peaceful looking night out here. We got bait tied on, we got waders on. We're not gonna go for too long because it is gonna get dark soon, but we're gonna take a little fish and see just maybe if we can catch something. It is pretty much dark now. I'm gonna head in because I'm just so tired and slumped, and I need enough energy to continue in case if anything happens tonight. 911. This is not what I want to be doing right now, but it's what I need to. I fell in the water and I need like some sort of boat to get off.
Yep, that's why the paramedics don't have a boat, right? But the fire department will have something to access you. That's why I'm just asking where the closest lane to be. Like, I'm going to send the paramedics to road, right? They won't go in the water, but the fire department won't take people on that road. All right, can you tell me exactly what happened?
So I was planning on camping on an island. I got dropped off by my friend. He went back to Moncton. He was supposed to pick me up again tomorrow, right? I was fishing, and basically what happened was I was coming back at night. It wasn't dark yet, but it was getting there. It was around something like 8. I was kind of rushing back, being dumb, and tripped, and I wasn't in like deep enough water to get sucked under by my waders, but it filled up with water. I took them ashore. Like, I was wet. I started a fire. I thought I was gonna get dried off enough, but it's not working, and I know it's gonna get colder tonight, so I had a lot of people tell me it's not worth it, so I ended up calling. I was really hesitant to call, but
No, you did the right thing. Are you alone there?
Yes.
Where are you at now, Damon?
I can see the water. I'm walking out onto a beach.
Are you bass fishing? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, that's what I was doing.
Did you catch anything?
No.
Do you normally catch anything when you go bass fishing?
Usually, yes.
Who got you interested in that? Your dad or your grandfather? Or?
My grandfather and my dad brought me out as well. The Coast Guard is coming. Yeah, that's just great. I think everybody just don't be dumb like me. Don't Look, I've been trying to chase this dream for YouTube, and you know, trying to get these views, and like, you know, try to do these crazier and bigger ideas to try and get these views, and it doesn't pan out well if you don't know what you're doing. No fish is worth risking your life for. I have my girlfriend worried out of her mind. I love her so much, and I don't even want to let my parents know, because I know my dad's just gonna be like, what were you doing? The fact that literally I could have froze to death. I mean, I'm sitting here wet in the cold, and I would have been here all night if it wasn't thanks to these people who are gonna pick me up. Well, we just got discharged from the hospital. We got Bradley here. You want to be smart like him and not have to call 911 like I did on an island. So that's just a reminder, stay safe, but if you have to call 911, it's all right.
Beautiful first fish of the year out here on the Miramichi River. Gorgeous morning. Cheers, guys.